The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still repeating every word that you said. The sunlight is screaming, it's too loud for the room, while I'm tracing the shadows in the scent of your perfume. I put on a smile when the neighbors walk by. I tell them I'm fine with a bone dry eye. But the day is a mask that I'm forced to wear, pretending the ghost of you isn't still there. I wait for the static, I wait for the dark to let out the winter that's freezing my heart. 'Cause I cry in the quiet, where the walls don't talk back, where the colors of us slowly fade into black. No one can hear when my world falls apart in the hollowed out silence of a broken down heart. Yeah, I'm brave in the chaos, I'm strong in the light, but I'm just a witness to the wreckage tonight. Cry in the quiet, I cry in the quiet. The hallway is haunted by the shoes you don't wear, and the dust is collecting on your favorite chair. I've deleted your number, but I know it by heart, like a map of the place where we drifted apart. The TV is humming just to drown out the air, but it can't stop the feeling that you're nowhere and everywhere. The noise of the city, the rush of the street, it keeps me from thinking, it keeps me on my feet. But when the keys hit the table and I turn off the hall, that's when the gravity makes me feel small. It's a deafening scream without making a sound. It's the weight of the forever that's not coming round. I cry in the quiet. Can you hear it? The sound of a promise that finally broke. Just me and the ceiling, and the words I never spoke. In the quiet, I'm still missing you. I cry in the quiet. The calendar page flipped over, but I'm still on the same day, watching the 2020 Switzerland wash the world in shades of gray. They told me by January the air would feel a little less thin, that I'd find a brand new rhythm for the skin that I am in. I bought new sheets for the mattress I painted over the hall. I tried to hide the high marks we measured on the wall, but the ghost of you is stubborn. It doesn't care for pain. It lingers in the places where there used to be is fame. I'm a car stuck in the shoulder while the traffic rushes by. I'm the no inside the maybe, I'm the truth behind the lie. I've got my running shoes on, I got the map out on the sea, but I can't find the courage just to move my heavy feet. Because I can't move on, I'm anchored to the wreck. I've still got the weight of your forever around my neck. The world is screaming forward, but my heart is screaming stay. I'm a prisoner of a moment that's 1,000 miles away. I've reached for every handle, I've pushed on every door, but I'm still standing exactly where you don't love me anymore. No, I can't move on. I went out with some friends last night to a bar across the town. I tried to keep the conversation up and keep the memory down, but a stranger laughed like you do, and the glass shook in my hand, and suddenly I'm sinking in the middle of the sand. I'm tired of the pity, and I'm tired of the well. I'm tired of the stories that I'm forced to tell myself, that I'm doing better, that I'm finally over the peak, when the truth is that I haven't slept a full hour in a week. Is it a choice or is it a curse? Remember the best while I'm living the worst. I wanna hate the ground you walk on, I wanna burn the bridge, but I'm still keeping your favorite beer in the back of the fridge. It's pathetic and it's lonely and it's keeping me behind, but I'd rather be stuck with you than leave you in my mind. I'm a prisoner of a moment that's 1,000 miles away. I've reached for every handle, I pushed on every door, but I'm still standing exactly where you don't love me anymore. So go ahead and leave me. Go ahead and run. I'll be right here waiting for a moon that's not a sun. The clock is ticking forward, but the hands are made of stone. I can't move on, I'm just staying here alone. Yeah, I'm staying here. The day is a fortress I've built out of stone, where I'm perfectly fine being here on my own. I talk to my friends and I laugh at the jokes. I move through the city like ordinary folks. It's 2026 and I've learned how to lie with a steady vibration and a perfectly dry eye. I keep the grief buried, I keep the door barred. I've become a master at playing the card. But the sun always sets and the armor comes off, and the strong man I'm playing starts feeling too soft. I lay my head down on the the side of the bed. In the silence, start screaming the things that we said. 'Cause I cry in my sleep, where I can't hide the truth, where I'm still 21 and I'm still in my youth. In the world of my dreams, you're still reaching for me, and I'm not the ghost that I'm forced to be. My subconscious is breaking the laws of the day, letting out all the words that I'm too proud to say. When the morning light finds me, I'm shivering in deep, 'cause I cry in my sleep. I wake to the salt on the side of my face, and a lingering shadow I can't quite erase. The pillow is damp and the heart rate is high, and I'm staring at 4 a.m. wondering why I can't keep the dam from collapsing at night. When I'm such a professional under the light, it's like my soul waits for the guard to go down, to drag all the missing you back into town. In the daylight, I'm winning. In the daylight, I'm free. But the midnight is when you come looking for me. I'm a king in the morning, a wreck in the dark, searching for oxygen, searching for spark. It's a secret I carry, a debt that I keep, that the only time I'm honest is when I'm asleep. Subconscious is breaking the laws of the day, letting out all the words that I'm too proud to say. When the morning light finds me, I'm shivering in deep, 'cause I cry in my sleep. I'm okay when I'm waking, I'm fine when I'm standing. But the dreams are a crash landing. So I'll close my eyes and I'll wait for the rain, until the morning makes me pretend again. I'm just crying in my sleep. I went to call you just to say the sky was turning gold. Then I called myself and realized the story's getting old. It's January 2026, and I should know the drill, but the silence in this empty house is impossible to fill. I've got the radio playing just to simulate a sound, but it's a hollow kind of comfort when you're not around. I'm looking for a frequency, I'm searching for a note, but I've got a desert in my mouth and a mountain in my throat. I can handle the empty chair and the space upon the rug. I can live without the gravity of every Tuesday hug, but the air is missing something that it used to carry clear, a certain kind of vibration that I'm dying just to hear. God, I miss your voice, the way it settled in the room, like a candle in the winter or a garden in its bloom. The The way you say my name like it was something worth saving. It's the only kind of mercy that my heart is still craving. I'd give up every memory and every choice I made just to hear you whisper hello through the dark and through the shade. Yeah, I miss your voice. I found an old recording on a phone I haven't used, and I listened to you laughing at a joke I'd once confused. It was only 7 seconds, but it hit me like a train, washing out the logic and the rust inside my brain. I'm a master of the doing well, a king of the moving on, until I hear the echo of a ghost that's finally gone. It's the grain, it's the timber, it's the soft and steady hum that reminds me of the person I have slowly become. It's the quietest of torches, it's the loudest kind of loss, counting every syllable and calculating cost. The world is full of chatter, it's a symphony of noise, but it's missing all the color of your low and steady joys. I'm starving for a sentence, I'm thirsty for a sigh, I'm waiting for a good night that I know is a goodbye. To hear you whisper hello through the dark and through the shade. Yeah, I miss your voice. Everything is quiet now, the static's all that's left. I'm a prisoner of the silence in this house of the theft. I'm still listening at the door, waiting for a sound that isn't coming anymore. I miss your voice. I just miss your voice. I can go 3 days now without saying your name. I've rearranged the pictures in every silver frame. The January frost is thick on the glass. I watch the 2026 put meters as they pass. I'm steady on my feet, I'm breathing just fine. I reclaim the parts of me that used to be mine. I think I'm on the shore, I think I've reached the sand. I've got the steering wheel of life back in my hand. But then a song plays low on a passing car, or I find a faded receipt at the bottom of the jar. The sky turns a shade of that sweater you wore, and I'm not the strong one anymore. Because I miss you in waves, and tonight I'm just drowning. The tide's coming in, and the heavens are frowning. 1 minute I'm standing, the next I'm pulled under by the salt in my wounds and the echo of thunder. It's not a constant ache, it's a sudden deep crash, leaving me shivering in the spray and the flash. I'm okay in the shallows, but I'm lost in the caves. 'Cause I miss you in waves. There's a rhythm to the missing, a cycle to the grief, a moment of calm, then a moment of thief. It steals the air from my lungs without any warning, in the middle of a meal or the break of the morning. I'm a seasoned sea of regret, but I haven't learned how to navigate yet. The way the horizon just disappears into a swell of the us we built through the years. Sometimes it's a ripple, a soft little pull when the moon in the window is heavy and full. But sometimes it's a wall 20 feet high that blackens the sun and swallows the sky. And I'm gasping for maybe, I'm reaching for stay until the undertow carries the memory away. But I'm lost in the caves, 'cause I miss you in waves. The water recedes, I can breathe again now. I'll wipe the salt from my eyes and my brow until the next one hits, until the next tide. I'll just keep walking with the ghost by my side. I thought the glue had finally set, I thought the cracks were sealed. I walked a mile in January without checking how I healed. It's 2026 and I promised I'd be new. I've been practicing the version of myself that's over you. The sun was hitting the pavement, the air was crisp and clear. I hadn't let a single shadow whisper in my ear. But then I turned the corner and I smelled that rain and pine, and the architecture of my heart just fell out of alignment. It only took a second, just a flicker, just a spark, to pull me out of the light and throw me back into the dark. I built this house of cards and I called it moving on, but one gust of memory and everything is gone now. Broken again, right back at the start, picking up the jagged little pieces of my heart. I thought I was a mountain, I thought I was a stone, but I'm just a hollow shell, sitting here alone. The stitches have unraveled, the fever's rushing in. I'm back to the beginning. inside my hands like they belong to someone else, trying to remember how to live upon these shelves. The coffee's gone cold and the TV's just white noise. I'm surrounded by the wreckage of our quiet, broken joys. People say it takes time, but time is just a thief who leaves you in the hallway with a pocket full of grief. I had a month of standing, I had a week of grace. Now I can't even find a way to look in my own face. It's a fragile kind of victory, it's a temporary mend when you're trying to survive the ghost of your best friend. I'm tired of the mending, I'm tired of the tape, I'm tired of looking for a way to make an escape. One step forward, then the world starts to spin, and the walls I built so high are all caving in. So I'll sit here in the quiet, wait for the dust to land with 1,000 broken pieces cutting up my hands. I'll try to fix it tomorrow, but tonight is just the rain. And I'm broken, God, I'm broken again. I went to the market, the one on the corner of Main. I reached for the bottle of vintage you liked, and I remembered the rain. The clerk asked how you were, and I felt the air leave the room. I gave him a nod while my chest felt the weight of a tomb. The city is crowded, a million voices in flight, but they're all just a hum compared to the ghost of your light. I've burned all the letters, I've moved all the glass, waiting for seasons and shadows to pass. But the world has a way of refusing to bend to the lie that'll move over the us at the end. Because I still hear your name in the sound of the wind, in the static of radios where we began. It's written in puddles, it's whispered by trees, it's the shiver that finds me and brings me to knees. I can change every habit and lock every door, but I still hear your name like a wave on the shore. Yeah, I still hear your name. I sat in the theater, the movie was loud and it's new, but the stranger in row 7 laughed just exactly like you. And suddenly I'm not in 2020s, I'm back in the start. Before we live, maybe tear always apart. I'm a master of distance, a king of the doing just fine, until someone mentions a story that used to be mine. It's a five-letter dagger, it's a beautiful curse. passenger seat. Someone says darling, someone says hey, but it's your name that carries the end of the day. I still hear it, I'm still listening. Your name, the street lights are flickering, counting the hours in gold, while I'm wrapped in a sweater that you never wanted to hold. I watch the headlights crawl slow down the side of the street, hoping one of those engines will sound like your heartbeat. The kettle is whistling, cut in the dark like a blade, but I'm still sitting here in the mess that we made. The world thinks I'm moving, they see me out in the sun. They think that I'm finished, they think that I'm done, but the day is a lie that I tell just to survive, until the moon comes around and the ache comes alive. 'Cause I'll wait for you at night, when the logic slips away, when I can't find a reason to face one more day in the space between breathing and closing my eyes. I'm building a bridge out of maybes and whys, though the porch light is burnt and the lock is still tied. I'm a fool in the shadows, I'll wait for you at night. I've memorized every small crack in the ceiling above, a map of the kingdom we lost for the sake of love. I hear the floorboards complaining, I hear the wind at the glass, and I'm holding my breath just to let the ghost pass. I know you're not coming, I know that you're miles away, but my heart doesn't listen to a word that I say. It's 3 a.m., the silence is screaming your name. The pillow is cold and I've run out of people to blame. I'm a ghost in this kitchen, I'm a wreck on the floor, still looking for shadows to walk through that door. Sleep is a traitor, it just brings me back to the start, where I'm still holding on to your half of my heart. Yeah, I wait for you at night, when the logic slips away, when I can't find a reason to face one more day in the space between breathing and It started as a flicker, a warmth behind the glass. Back when we didn't notice how the hours used to pass. Your touch was like a melody I'd known since I was young, and forever was the only word that lived upon my tongue. But it's January, it's 2020, see, and the air has turned to bright, and the colors of the kitchen just don't look the same tonight. The gold has turned to copper, the red has turned to rust, and everything we build is just a layer of the dust. There wasn't any explosion, there wasn't any fire, just the slow and steady snapping of a high tension wire. I didn't see it coming, I didn't feel the shift, until the space between us became a canyon and a rift. And I'm watching as the love just fades into the pain, like a summer garden dying in the freezing winter rain. It used to be a shelter, it used to be a light. Now it's just a ghost that keeps me shivering at night. The sweetness turned to bitter, the healing turned to theft, and I'm standing in the hollow of the only thing that's left. Yeah, I'm watching as the love fades into the pain. I look at old reflections in the window of the store. I don't recognize the people that we were the year before. Your name used to be a rhythm that would settle in my chest. Now it's just a jagged blade that never lets me rest. We're strangers with a history, we're echoes in a hall, we're the shadows of something that eventually felt small. I try to hold the pigment, I try to keep the hue, but I'm losing every memory I ever had of you. Is there a point where the hurting stops and the nothingness begins, where you stop counting the losses and you stop counting the sins? Because the transition is cruel and the process is slow, watching the only thing you cherish finally let go. It's a slow motion car crash, it's a long dark slide from the king of your heart to a man with nowhere to shivering at night. The sweetness turned to bitter, the healing turned to theft, and I'm standing in the hollow of the only thing that's left. Yeah, I'm watching as the love fades into the pain. It's gray now, the blue is gone. I'm just waiting for a different kind of dawn. But every time I close my eyes, the ache begins again. Because the love just faded into pain. Slowly, it's all pain now. It's all pain now. boxes that were sitting by the door. I scrubbed the ghosts of footsteps off the kitchen floor. I thought if I could clean the house, I'd clean the memory too. But every corner of this life is colored in your blue. The calendar says January 22, you see she's here, but I'm still living in the wreckage of a different year. I can fix a broken window, I can mend a tattered sleeve, I can handle all the reasons that you said you had to leave. But there's a quiet inventory that I'm keeping in the dark of the way you took the light and left a jagged little mark. Now I'm just living with the pain you left, the ghost in the hallway, the hollow in my breast. It's the shadow in the morning, it's the coldness in the bed. It's the 1,000 different versions of the things we never said. I've lost your voice and I've lost your touch, but I'm holding on to hurting 'cause it's all I have of us. Yeah, I'm haunted by the pain you left. I saw you in a photo, you were smiling at the coast. You looked like you'd forgotten that I'm living like a ghost. It's funny how the person who promised me the moon is the one who left the crater in the middle of the room. I'm a master of the how-yous, I'm an expert at the lie, while I'm choking on the comeback every time I say goodbye. You walked away so light, like you were walking on the air, leaving all the heavy lifting for the heart that's still right here. It's a debt I never borrowed, it's a weight I didn't choose. It's the forever that I'm wearing like a stone inside my shoes. Yeah, I'm living with the pain you left, the ghost in the hallway, the hollow in my breast. It's the shadow in the morning, it's the coldness in the bed. It's the 1,000 different versions of the things we never said. I've lost your voice and I've lost your touch, but I'm holding on to hurting 'cause it's all I have of us. Yeah, I'm haunted by the pain you left. They say the time will heal it, they say the sting will fade, but they don't see the hollow where our promises were laid. I'm keeping it, I'm breathing it, it's the only part of you that didn't go. The pain you left. I'm walking through the grocery aisles, picking up the tea, the one you used to brew for us, but now it's just for me. I'm nodding to the neighbors, I'm laughing at their jokes, I'm keeping up the fire, but I'm breathing in the smoke. My eyes are dry. But of all the I love yous and all the little fibs, it doesn't reach my lashes, it doesn't hit my face. It's just a heavy ocean taking up the space. Because I got tears in my chest and they're drowning my heart, pulling my lungs and my logic apart. The world sees a man who is standing so tall, but inside the levees are starting to fall. A saltwater fever, a silent unrest. I'm not crying on the outside, I got tears in my chest. It's 2020 squeeze and the world is moving fast, but I'm a sunken vessel, anchored in the past. I try to talk to someone, I try to let it out, but the words just turn to water in the middle of my mouth. So I keep the color high and I keep the buttons tight to hide the way the waves are crashing deep inside tonight. It's a different kind of breaking when the weeping stays within, when the sorrow is a secret living underneath the skin. I wish that I could let it rain, I wish that I could bleed, but I'm frozen in the middle of a pain I cannot feed. It's a hollow, heavy rhythm, it's a dark and rising tide, and there's nowhere left to run when the river is inside. Yeah, I've got tears in my chest and they're drowning my heart, they're pulling my lungs and my logic apart. The world sees a man who is standing so tall, but inside the levees are starting to fall. A saltwater fever, a silent unrest. I'm not crying on the outside, I got tears in my chest. My eyes are clear, but I'm sinking. My face is calm, but I'm shaking. Every breath is a struggle, every heartbeat's a test. When you're carrying an ocean, when you've got tears in your chest, just tears in my chest. The driveway's empty for the first time in years, and the gravel settled down along with my tears. I watched your taillights bleed into the gray until the bend in the road took the last of today. It wasn't a shouting match, it wasn't a fight, just two tired people running out of light. You took the blender and the books from the shelf and left me in a house where I don't know myself. There were no crowds to witness the end of the world, no banners waving, no flags unfurled, just the click of a deadbolt, the turn of a key, and the sudden cold distance between you and me. And it's the loneliest goodbye I've ever had to say, because the world kept on spinning in its ordinary way. The birds didn't stop and the rain didn't fall. It was just a quiet shadow moving down the hall. No final embrace, no see you around, just the heavy hollowing of a heart hitting ground. Yeah, it's the loneliest loneliest goodbye. Now it's January 2010, he sees in the air is like ice. I'm paying for always at a terrible price. I went to call you to tell you the news. Then I saw the empty space where you kept your shoes. The silence is different than it was before. It's got a weight and a pulse. It's got a grip on the door. It's a long distance feeling with no one to phone. The hardest part of us is being alone. Sometimes it's the storm that tears it all down, but this was a ship just quietly going brown. No SOS and no flare in the sky, just two souls waving a silent goodbye. It's the lack of the noise that's breaking my bones. It's the king of the castle on a mountain of stone. And the rain didn't fall. It was just a quiet shadow moving down the hall. No final embrace, no see you around, just the heavy hollow ring of a heart hitting ground. Yeah, it's the loneliest goodbye. Goodbye to the week, goodbye to the person I used to be. The clock on the wall is the only sound left in this beautiful, terrible house of the theft. Just me and the loneliest goodbye.